These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Rebels start with possession as we are now underway. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Coughs it up on the play. Turned aside with the blocker by Lankinen. Oh, and another save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Rebels take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Thurston's taking it from his own end. Taken by Larson. And he says no! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Canucks come up with the defensive zone draw. And there's the whistle icing the call. Heedle's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Red Deer's ready to go on the attack. And he's got the answer for that one. Red Deer's got the puck in the defensive end. Trying to clear the puck. And they get the puck out of the zone, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is exactly what you want. You spend some time in your own zone, you get the change. Now you got fresh legs to be able to attack. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Loses the coverage there. Let's see what the officials are calling. Myers off to the box. Interference the call. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Quick feed to Suter. They've got a 2-on-1. Across the line. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Shakes off the coverage. Moves into the slot. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Taken along the wall by Suter. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck, and when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
It's a 3-on-1. Steps inside. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Picked up along the wall by Dalhaniuk. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this place light up.
Mancini's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Transac's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Red Deers won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Works it across to DeBrusque. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
A goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Oh, look at this. Takes a shot. Glove save.
Parmer's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
An effective PK, you have to read, be aggressive on those reads, and look what happens. They get a ton of shots on net.
Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area, and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Answers the call with a big save. Well past the midway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Red Deers got it in the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Makes the save with the glove. Takes it into the slot. Denies him again.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Parmar's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Oh, and he rings the post!
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Oh, the stick folds on the play.
Well, and that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area, and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. And that pass goes off the stick. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Slides the puck over to Hoglander. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. That knocks him off the puck. Peterson's got it on the offensive end. Shot! That goes wide. Grabs possession of the puck. And that's knocked away by Garland. Nice zone entry from the middle. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Getting into the later stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Guards won the draw at center. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Dishes it to Larson. With some open space here in the neutral zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Read that perfectly with the poke check. They dump it into the opposite end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Red Deers won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. The Rebels win it. And the puck leaves the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. First period nearly in the books here. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Red Deer's got possession at center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here. Brain sacks one possession. The Canucks get a hold of it. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And one last save. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Hey fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our signed jersey, which we will give away tonight.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Red Deer's packing a ton of punch through the opening frame here, James, and they're looking to carry that on towards the second period and through it. You know, this is a group that likes to possess the puck. The numbers are showing that they are, so it's now a matter of just punching through and putting the numbers up on the board.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And that goes off course off a body. The Canucks ready to go on the attack. Denies him in close.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Canucks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Rebels have it from their own end. Larson's got it in the defensive zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Poked away by Pedersen. Unable to reach that one. Red Deer's got it behind the net. The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Watzke's going to hang on for a whistle. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Vancouver's won the faceoff. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Myers. Heedle's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Scoops up the puck now. Nice stop by Watzke. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Great pressure to force the turnover by Heedle. The Rebels gain control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Peterson. He got all of that hit. Skates to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Through center along the wing. They've got numbers here. Here's a backhand. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Parmar's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. Vancouver's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
And that's knocked away by Garland. The Rebels get a hold of the puck undermanned. Loses the coverage there. Shakes loose. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Lankinen.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lets it go. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Transac's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Red Deer's got the puck inside the offensive zone. To the low slot, and that's blocked in traffic. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they get the job done. Puck picked up by Suter. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Lynn's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Red Deer's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
PK is a skill set, James. You have to have the ability to read and anticipate, and they did an effective job, and they got some huge opportunities.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. More than half the frame has been played here. Still no score in this one. Red Deer's won the draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Too much congestion in front. Grabbed along the boards by Larson. The Canucks have it now. From the point! What a stop as he puts out the fire! The Rebels take it along the wing. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Canucks going to work on offense. And he's ridden off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Guard. Shakes off the coverage. The Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Joshua. Dished on over to Garland. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Tries to the crease. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Whips it. Misses over the net. The Canucks have the puck now. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, The game is still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession. The Rebels will play it in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Delayed penalty coming up here. Here's a shot, and that one's denied. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Red Deer's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
I know they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
And he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Knocked away in the offensive zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Glove save and the puck moves on. Right in the slot. And does it again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Can they capitalize here on this power play in the offensive zone?
Well, the time is now, James. They have the power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender. They have to take advantage.
Blocked in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Pedersen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Find some space in the corner. Scores! And they beat the buzzer into 1-1 here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
Red Deer's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Canucks are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
The Rebels have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop. Red Deer's got a hold of it against the wall. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. One-on-one with the goaltender. Make it a double G. The great glove save.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Red Deers won the defensive zone draw. Vancouver's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Trying to shake the defender. He's got the puck, and here he comes. Shot! He scores! What a finish on the penalty shot!
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes.
Red Deers added to their lead here, going up by 2 in the third period.
2 words their coaches will be telling them: keep attacking. They have their opponent on their heels right now. These next few shifts in this third period are critically important.
I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Still keeps a hold of it. The Rebels pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
Then ring the bell, it's over.
Well, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Peto's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Takes a slap shot from the point, turns it aside. And look at this, they're going prison rules.
Some players get involved by physically engaging, and that's how they play their best. And these two certainly showing that this is their best.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. The Canucks find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. And there's the save. Does it again with the stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And that's just out of reach. Puck grab by Pedersen. Vancouver's looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. Answers it with an even better save. Oh, wow, another great stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Rebels lead this one 2-0. Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Canucks have it in the offensive end. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Wide!
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Intercepts the pass! Made that stop.
Lankinen's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for...
Scores! And they finally break on through offensively!
That's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open, because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are. Well, I'm surprised the goaltender didn't flinch on this one. I know that if I was getting out on the coverage, I'd be flamingoing all night long, James, because he absolutely tagged this one. He had time, he had space, and he got all of it.
Vancouver's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Picked up along the wall by Paluswick. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Red Deer's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Joshua. Oh, what a stop!
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
That's gloved by Wutzke. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical point in the game here after the icing. There's some tired legs out there that will be hungry to try to get this puck out.
Oh, they'll be hungry, but they're also tired and they're vulnerable, so it's going to be real tough to get to loose pucks and to win the battle, and the opponent knows that. They got to win this right off the hop and find a way to attack the net.
Goes right to the crease. How did he stop that one?
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Picked up along the boards by Toporowski. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Past the midway mark of the frame, Red Deer's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Rebels win it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. All alone! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Red Deer's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Harmar's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Peterson's moving the puck through his own zone. Taken by Hamilton. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
He's got a step. Turned aside. Oh, that was huge.
Well, it's a timely save, James. There's no question about it. I mean, the shooter, he knows how important this opportunity is, and he's not able to execute. He wanted to be a difference maker.
In the final moments of this period, the Rebels lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Scooped up along the wall by Thurston. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he stands tall in goal. Paluswick's got it behind his own net. And he moves it up to Transac. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that doesn't reach the net. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
The Canucks once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Johannik's lugging the puck. Loses the coverage there. Breakaway! Makes the save! Oh, that's clutch city there!
It's not about how many. It's about the timing of them, James. And this is absolutely pivotal time of the game to make that save. Now momentum is in their favor.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Copeland's won the draw there on the attack. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Copeland's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Rebels are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Transacts one possession. Red Deer's in transition. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Lankinen's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Garland's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick pass to Hronek. The Rebels gain possession of the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shakes off the coverage. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Copeland's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Rebels will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he whiffs. Oh, look at this. Drives it to the crease. Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow. Garland's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Feeds the puck to Copeland. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. All alone! Huge save on the breakaway. Wow!
Oh, timing is everything, James. It's a close game in the third period. Mark my words, if they go on to win this, that's going to be the turning point.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Cheryl, I think there was a moment where I quietly halfway through this one said to myself, fight forever. This was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was really a juggernaut right for both teams right from the start. And I mean, every time a player jumped the boards, they didn't know what they were going to get because it was so tight, so close, and they just held on for the win.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.